Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have something really cool for you guys, something that has been requested a little bit on the channel. It's PK Fire, it's back, we're here, we're playing 3 tour guides, 2 Graff, 2 CIR, we're playing monsters, a lot of Burning Abyss, a lot of traps, stuff like that. This is the more pure version. We're not playing any combo, we're not playing anything weird. I have been focusing on a trap orientation since the release of Phantom Rage is soon, and that will bring Phantom Knight support and that will make the deck way better. So for now I thought it would be the best to focus on the powerful traps that we have in the format right now, and the discarding synergy like we have been used to for quite a while now. And I have a lot of things to say about this. I've been playing this casually with friends and on locals yesterday as well, and I have stuff to say, but first let's straight up jump into the deck profile real quick to show you guys what I've been playing with. Of course, the Bay is finally here. We are playing triple tour guide. This is so much fun to play, although the card is really good. It always gets hand trapped, and it may not be the best to just summon the tour guide. It will more likely be better to just summon a Graff, especially with Burning Abyss. We are playing double Fiendish Runner Warrior because they're going 1-3 have a lot of normal summons, and Fiendish Runner Warrior also is a weak point because if it gets Veilered or Impermanence, you also kind of lose. Then we have 2 Graff. If this card is a 3, the deck will be perfect. We have 2 CIR, which is fine. I play triple Farfa. It's up the Burning Abyss, special summons and names. I play double Skarm. Skarm is a really important role in this deck to go +1 in the end phase. And with the discarding traps, that's really good. I don't think this card needs to be played at 3 though. We are playing 2 Libic, very good card. We play 1 Barbar, we play 1 Calcap, and we play 1 Attic. And that's it for the Burning Abyss monsters. A really clean lineup. I'm really happy that we are back to such a high amount of Burning Abyss and not only 3 or 5. But this honestly has been working out really good for me. I really like these ratios. It just sucks that it's such a hand trap format right now and your Rhino and your tour guide gets stopped all the times. So that's why I really would like Graff at 3, because opening Graff is really cool. And for some reason now that Graff and CIR are both at 2, you will always open 2 of them, which is really awkward and weird. Then we play 1 Wrecked Gloves, we play 2 Ancient Cloak, and we play 3 Silent Boots. This has been honestly one of the more standard lineups for the monsters. I really like it like this. Opening just a Cloak or a Wrecked Gloves and the Silent Boots has been way better than just 2 Burning Abyss monsters. And this has been working out really good for me. I've been playing this over the years, this ratio for Phantom Knights. And, you know, I quite liked it. And it has definitely worked out ever since. The cards are still really good, but we are awaiting the support in Phantom Rage, and then it will be slightly better. Then we play 6 spells. For the budget deck, we play triple Forbidden Droplets. This card is really good in the deck. Of course, discarding and sending has been really great. But you can send cards from the field as well, triggering more effects, negating more monsters, and this card is really overperforming in the deck. And I really like it as well. I think it's kind of mandatory in this format because of the Dragoon, of course. And yeah, it's been working out really cool and really great. And the last card is triple Allure for some slightly more consistency, and also that has been working out quite well for me. And yeah, I like this small trap lineup. I'm not playing what's it called? I'm not playing Foolish Burial. I didn't really have space and I didn't really find any issues without the card because it's only really used to send a Graff. But you only really want to send a Graff after you made your Dante. To special summon CIR and then link them both away for an IP, which I will show in a bit. But I really have not found any good use for Foolish Burial in a deck like this at the moment. We play triple Fogblade. I play 1 Wings. I really like Wings. I play this ratio because then you can banish 2 Phantom Knight traps from the graveyard to summon 2 monsters instead of only 1, because Fogblade is once per turn. And yeah, that has been working out really good for me. And people don't expect Wing, and the 500 attack boost is definitely insane. And it has won me a little bit more than I want to admit. But honestly, it's a really good card and I really like it in there. I play triple Ice Dragon Prison because it's the most overpowered trap in the game right now. And the last card is Dino-Miscus. I was playing Cardmarket and testing as well, and Cardmarket was really good because the cost is a little bit better, because if the monster leaves the field you don't get to discard Dino-Miscus, and that's sometimes what you want to do. But Dino-Miscus can banish spells, face-up spells and traps as well, and it is a Mystic Mine out. So I wanted to play that instead of Cardmarket. And so far I'm really happy with changing it. For the extra deck, let me swap some cards up real quick. Play double Dante. 2 is honestly enough. I don't see a reason for the third one, because one thing I really like about the deck is that you have a lot of space to play different cards. I play 1 the Phantom Knight Breaksword. It's the only Dark XYZ in here. I play 1 Levianeer. This card has been really lackluster for me so far, and I will probably change it out for a Gravity Controller. Because you can make Dante with a CIR in the extra monster zone, link it away for Gravity Controller, then Dante at CIR, CIR summons Dante. You have a Beatrice, which is the only thing I was really missing. And the last XYZ is a Beatrice. Beatrice is really good. By the way, maybe Levianeer gets better, Levier gets better in the future with the new Phantom Knight support, but we'll wait and see on that. For the Link monsters, I play 1 Cherubini. This card has been really underperforming for me. I don't really see this card having any use in the deck, because what you mainly want to do is make a Beatrice turn 1 and getting, summoning Cherubini, sending a Graff or a Seer after that. It's just kind of iffy. You don't really end well. If your hand is really good, if you open like 3 Burning Abyss, one of them is a Graff, you can end on a Bardiche and a Beatrice, which is the best ending field on the board, but most of the times I just end on the IP, which is right here, and the Beatrice, because it's just a little bit easier. I'll show you in a bit as well how I do that. It's really easy. But it's just, to show you guys. I'll show you guys in a bit. We play 1 Nightmare Phoenix, we play 1 Nightmare Cerberus, and we play 1 the Phantom Knight Rusty Bardiche, which is, of course, just unbanned. And really good, this format. It's really difficult for this deck to make use out of it without going minus too much. But yeah, it's good. You can make it. It comes up. It's definitely good enough to play. And in the future, with the new support, it will be better. Play the 1 Unicorn for the IP and to go second. Then I play a bunch of Link Force. 1 Zeroboros. This card is really good and insane. I play 1 Borolo Dragon, which has been working out really good as well. 1 Burl Sword for game. I'm not playing Access Code Talker, since these cards do the job just as well. And I play the 1 Pilgrim Dante, because people forget what Beatrice does, and it's really good. Hoi, ik maak dit even af. Dit 2-3 minuutjes. But yeah, people don't expect the Fusion Dante to come off. People don't know what this deck does. People forget BA. I've been playing this deck for like 6 years now, and it's just really fun to see people that don't know what the cards do. And the moment you pick up a card to read it is the moment you lost the duel. So basically, the thing with the deck is that even though Graff and Seer went to 2, and that's really good, and Durgad went to 3, this deck just is not better than other decks. I'm shuffling the deck right now to show you some test hands real quick. But the deck is just being outperformed by decks like Invoked, Drachma, or Eltlick. It's just not that good. You can win with the blowout cards, but it's really difficult. Droplets really enable stuff on Ice Dragon Prison as well. But it's just kind of, you get hands like this, and what is this realistically going to do for you? This does nothing. Maybe it's my build, although I'm really confident that my build is, pretty okay. But this basically ends on the Beatrice. Maybe you get lucky with the mills, which we didn't, because that basically does nothing. Stuff like that. It's really weird to see what this deck really does now, because I kind of expected it to be better, but I guess I really overvalued the way Burning Abyss works. One thing to say is that this deck has been a lot of fun. It's been performing kind of well as well. I didn't go that well on locals. I lost to Shadows, which is really difficult. And I lost to Invoke Drachma, because you just cannot beat that deck consistently. Then you have hands like this where you can just blankly allure, draw 2 more cards. And now this is really good, because now you have a lot of things to do. I would banish the Farfa at this point. And now you can, use these cards to make, for example, Cherubini. Use the Graff to summon. Yeah, you can make Cherubini with this. This is one of the good hands. So now you have a Cherubini, real nice. use the Cherubini effect to send Graff. Use the Graff for example Scarm to search in the end phase real nice. Now you can just special summon your Libic somewhere. Overlay for the Dante, the other Dante. And what you now can do is you can use the effect of Gloves to send Fogblade to summon Silent Boots, make the Bardiche. Use the effect of, oh, this one gets banished. Bardiche to send Boots to set Fogblade. Silent Boots for Fogblade. So now you have 2 Fogblades. You still have your CIR in hand. You still have your mill with Dante as well, which is probably really unimpressive. But you end on your Beatrice play, which is really cool. And honestly, I feel like this is really good, but still it's really difficult to beat a deck like this. For example, what you have now is you have your Giant Viscous sets as well, and in the end phase you get your Scarm Search because you detach that from the Dante. Or what happens if you don't get Scarm, you can detach Dante and still have your discard for Giant Viscous. So as you can see, like, stuff like that is really good, but on the other hand you have like the hand that we had going first, and that was kind of just lackluster, you know. It still was a good hand. You always have plays, which is really nice, but you know, it's just kind of iffy comparing it to other decks. But one thing that I can advocate for is that it is really fun to play this deck. Like, I've been having quite a blast at locals especially, and yeah, it's just really fun to play this deck and to you know, use it again. So in the future, I'm waiting for the support for Phantom Rage, which I will definitely give an updated deck profile about. I'm still trying to get Joshua on the hook for Orcust, Burning Abyss, but that's stuff for the future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because there will be more content like this coming in the future. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!